If you want to be not sad, have you ever seen Zootopia?
No, it's the rabbit one though, right? I've never watched it. I didn't want to watch it.
I've had 2 Diet Pepsis.
Today?
Yeah, this is my second one.
How do you feel?
I'm feeling good now.
It's
Like, I feel like
wild.
it just hit me when
Yeah. Woo!
when you get in front of the lights,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm all jacked up on Diet Pepsi.
I know, because, you know, that's what I do now.
Diet Pepsi?
Yeah, like, you know. Okay, let's get fresh warmed up. I feel like it's brighter in here than usual. Maybe it's because I only have one.
I think it's because this light's on.
No, but that's always been on. I think maybe because I only have one guest, it feels kind of
Empty?
yeah, because the light's for 2 people. I
Yeah.
even took away a light.
Yeah. You should have somebody else here.
Well, I didn't because I didn't want you to ditch me again, so I didn't want to get left again with an episode revolved around you. I didn't plan anything for this episode, just to let you know.
Jared Winters. You didn't plan anything.
Huh?
You didn't plan anything.
No, I'm just looking because I didn't know if you were going to show up. And then he was late anyways. I called him. And then I didn't know if it was a real sleep.
No, I was for real asleep. Is it because you heard me yell, Alexa?
No, because it was this.
Oh, yeah.
It was fat guy nap.
No, yeah, it was totally a fat guy nap. It was totally a fat guy nap.
And I could tell I woke you up because you're like, have you ever seen that episode of Family Guy with the fat? I know you're not that fat anymore.
No, but yeah.
Have you seen that episode of Family Guy?
That's literally how I wake up. And if it's not like that, it's fuck. Yeah.
Have you ever seen that episode of Family Guy?
No. I think I have. Not in like a long time.
And he goes to like a fat
fat camp.
I'm gonna find the YouTube video.
Yeah.
He goes to like I don't know, maybe it's like an Eaters Anonymous or
Yeah.
something, and everyone there's fat, and it's all and they're like lifting it, they're like farting.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
see,
yeah,
like,
yeah. They're like in a circle and eating, right?
Family Guy
Man.
fat guy meeting.
I like, yeah. I don't know. I just ate a sandwich. I had some French fries. I was like, I need to nap.
Well, that's what you do after you.
Yeah.
No, I really wasn't mad. I wasn't mad because I knew.
It doesn't sound like it.
No, because I knew. That's why I called you.
I would have woke up.
And we also I said, hey, I get everything ready by 6.
Yeah.
We didn't say hard 6, so I wasn't that mad. He's making it seem that I'm more dramatic.
Nuh-uh.
The only thing that gets me mad was
You called.
you
like,
tried to be on the show twice.
Get here. You yelled at me. It was crazy.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You tried to be on the show twice. I've tried to have you on and had a spot available for you. That's the only reason why I was mad. Would you have fallen asleep on if it was Shane Gillis's podcast? I don't think so.
I've been famously fired from that podcast for being bad. Sorry.
What was that?
I pulled the cable.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't do that.
Wait,
again.
what do you mean?
I feel like I just sucked at the job. I wasn't good enough.
I didn't know where you got hired or what's the
I
story.
used to work there as a producer.
What's the podcast called?
Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. I worked there as a producer. And then, one day I didn't tell one of the guests to scooch in for the video. And then also there was a bunch of other stuff before that. Like I was bad at audio and I was just messing up. Yeah, you got fired for being bad.
So just bad at your job, not for being bad.
I feel like it's all the same thing. You're bad at your job. You're kind of a bad guy.
No, being bad is like when I used to work with my best friend at Sears. we were like 16 and we worked together at a Sears. And we would come in still drunk. So together we would watch each other's shifts and go in the back.
Take naps.
Build a little, build a little box, a hidden box fort. Go in there, then take naps hidden in the back room. That's bad. That's like being bad. Doing bad things at work.
You don't even know about being bad. Being bad's like stealing
You
your
don't
brother's
know
video
what it's
game
like
and then
being
breaking
bad.
it in half. That's bad right there.
I'm way badder than you.
No way, dude. You
I was
wish
a way
you could be
bad.
badder
Well,
than
when
me.
I was a teenager, not now.
Oh, you blew your bad load. Mine was still in me. I'm still festering.
Yeah, I'm over that. I was bad from birth to 21.
Oh, I've been bad my whole life. I'm a bad man, Claudia.
And Lemaire actually wrote that Michael Jackson song.
Bad,
All right,
yeah.
everyone, I'd like to get
In my
started. I'd like to get
my
started.
inner uterus.
We're you know what? Maybe everyone
It's just a fat meeting, I guess?
The NAAFP, yeah. I'm a member.
This is what you reminded me of
that's
today.
better.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to the
Yeah.
snacks
How else do you wake
are,
up?
Best saved for later.
That's why I got fired too. Munching snacks.
That's why you gotta have your own show.
So I can eat whenever I want.
Wait, you were doing it on the mic?
No, I was
I
in
do that all the time.
I was in the background,
Now I've
not on
prepared
mic,
an
just eating
agenda for
snacks
our
real loudly.
organization. What we
Oh
want to
my
communicate is
God.
fed
Very
people with
annoying.
pride.
Very awful. All right, I get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's actually not the funniest fat joke they have.
No,
The funniest fat joke is when he follows them with the tuba.
yeah, that's one of the better ones.
God, there's nothing better than making fun of fat people. I used to be fat, so I'm allowed. I
Me
used to be
too.
like over 200 pounds.
Yeah. Was that brief pre-Philly?
No, like my childhood, I was fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I have such a great personality.
Fat kids don't count.
No, but then fat teenager, fat 9th grader, fat 10th grader came back 11th grade skinny.
By choice? Do you remember making a choice, or did it just happen?
Yeah, I took diet pills.
You're on
I got
hydroxycut.
super skinny over the summer, and I came back. Everyone thought I was bulimic. I was like,
Trim
No.
spot, baby.
I'm like, you think I'm bulimic? Oh my God, thank you so much.
No, I never had that.
No, yeah.
There was one, okay. Every year in high school, I got fatter. 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. And I lost weight in 12th grade. And I also switched schools. But all my 11th grade friends, like, are you okay? You're, like, dying. Yeah.
Because you were too fat, they're saying?
No, because I was, like, losing weight. Yeah. They thought I was dying.
That's good enough.
Every other bug looked like they had a bunch of goo in them.
I would never eat bugs.
Never? Not even...
Nope.
Not even if they're like, this is our culture, you eat this,
Nope.
you'll be taken care. Yeah. That's crazy.
No, I'm kidding. I could eat a bug. I feel like I've had this conversation. I would never eat anything that I think had a soul.
Like what?
A horse.
Why do horses have souls and like bugs don't?
All I know is that horses are like sacred to Native Americans, man.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking, definitely has a soul. A bunny rabbit, that would maybe have a
What?
soul.
What? Really? What about a snake?
No, snakes don't have souls. But I would never eat a snake. That's
Why-
disgusting
why
because
not?
I'm deathly afraid of snakes. I would never eat a snake.
But that's like conquering your fear.
No.
Yeah.
I saw that on Gordon Ramsay thing.
What? That he ate a snake?
Yeah, and they like killed it in front of him.
Yeah. That's how you conquer your fear. You just like lay out a snake lengthwise and then machete its head off and you be like, I am fucking strong.
I don't need to conquer my fear. I'm scared of it. I don't have any other fears.
Just snakes.
Just snakes, or like a lot of snakes.
It's like a pool of snakes.
Like a pool, yeah.
Yeah. Like you think you can handle one snake.
I have handled one snake.
Yeah.
My friend get this. Here's a good. I was deathly afraid of snakes. My friend Tuesday Morrison, shout out, middle school.
Shout out Tuesday.
Had a huge, one of those huge yellow boa things. Like those huge
boa
ones.
constrictors.
And they would fuck with me, and I was super scared when I would leave the room. They would, like, take pictures of all my stuff, and they'd be super funny. But I'm like, really, you need to put it away. Like, I'm being serious.
They would take pictures with the snake on all your stuff.
Yeah, but I never was in the room with it out because I was deathly afraid of it. So they would have to keep it in the cage.
Yeah.
So then years later, when we kind of, like, stopped being friends, like, in high school a little bit, and then we got reconnected again, like, older, like, seniors in high school, and then I went over to her house.
Wait, what happened?
Between us as friends?
Yeah.
You know, high school. You know, you get into high school, you get new friends.
Yeah.
But that's it. And then we were, like, seniors, and we're like, why did we stop being friends? And then we sat with each other. We were friends again.
Yeah.
Then I went over to her house. Because, you know, people get different when they lose their virginity. She lost her virginity.
And became a
different
person.
And I didn't, and I was like, oh, she's more mature than me.
Yeah.
But,
she's hanging out with her snakes now.
Then I go back to her house a couple years later. I was like, what happened to your snake? I knew you had the snake. And she goes, oh, we had to get rid of it. It's a funny story. And I was like, why? And then she was like, well, it tried to suffocate my brother.
What?
And it had it wrapped around his neck. And, like, it tried to eat him.
How
like,
old's his brother?
It tried to snap his neck and then eat him.
How old was
like
Pugsley Morrison?
He was 2 years younger than us.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's a bitch then.
So he was like maybe like 13 at the time.
He's a bitch, dude. That snake was trying to.
The point is, it wants to eat you. Like what the fuck? And I knew it. I was like, I knew that thing wanted to eat me the whole fucking time, and you lied and you said it was fine.
It don't want to eat you. It want to eat Pugsley.
It wanted to eat somebody, bitch. It wasn't gonna be me. I know that's for sure.
You don't think you could beat up a snake? You don't think
Have
you
you
could
ever
beat
seen
up a boa
The Pest?
constrictor? Oh, what? Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking make it a jump rope. Fucking doing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. A snake is like, I feel like a snake up until like, if it's like maybe like a 10-foot, for most people, 10 foot, for me, maybe 15, 17 foot snake. If it's like that big, like that's
just
like
talk
hard
about
to,
it. No.
Yeah. But like if it's under 15, 17 feet, I think I could take it.
I don't want, if it's a fucking garden snake, I don't want it.
No.
Even worms.
Yeah.
If I saw a big worm, I would be like, that was like
You definitely can't watch Friday then. 'Cause
I've seen Friday.
Yeah. There's a guy named Big Worm in it.
Oh.
Yeah. That was a good joke.
I was like, I've seen Friday. I don't remember a snake.
I refuse to watch Succession. Was that the show you said?
You can refuse to watch. I don't care. You're so dramatic. Okay.
I'm not that dramatic.
We are going to talk about Succession. Succession season 4 comes out. I do have plans. Actually, I have a Google Doc.
Okay.
Bitch.
You were shook. It wasn't me.
I always have something.
Mm-hmm.
I always pull something out of my sleeve. This weed, by the way, gets you body high. It's not my usual blend. I usually get the Casey Jones. This is the black garlic.
You know, the weed I've grown fond of, my favorite weed right now is called Jack Harrier. It makes me want to like just do stuff.
Oh, love that. Love that for you. So, Succession season 4 is coming out March 26th. I just finished because I didn't watch the last like 2 episodes I missed of season 3, so I went back and I watched it. It is the thing is, you were saying because it's white people complaining, which I agree with you, but I said that's the bit.
Yeah.
Of the show is funny because they are billionaires and they're so out of touch with reality, and that's the joke.
Yeah. But is it like
They're kind of based off of a real kind of media. They're mogul family.
Yeah.
Because they're a media company.
Yeah.
I never understand what's going on. They're always like, they cut us out of this deal. And none of that I know. But none of that matters.
It's
None of it matters.
unrelatable.
The show's about the family getting on each other's nerves.
Yeah. Is it?
Let me tell you something about the
Is it?
The Culkin brothers are so underrated actors.
Macaulay and the other one?
I've said this on the podcast before. Macaulay Culkin is a fucking fantastic actor. I could watch Home Alone even on not Christmas. Okay? And the other Culkin brother in it outacts everybody in the show.
What's his name? Cullen. Cullen Culkin.
God, there's so fucking many.
I only
do
know
have
Macaulay and Cullen, I think. Is it Cullen? I don't fucking.
It's not Cullen
It's
Culkin.
the guy that looks like Jay.
He's really hot.
Yeah.
And he's the best character in the show.
You must be talking about the wrong guys. Different guys.
He's the best show in the. He's the best character on the show.
Yeah.
And he's the best actor.
You know a show I have watched though? If you watch The Upshaws. The Upshaws on Netflix?
No.
Why not?
If you sent me that list, the only thing that I put on here was Abbot Elementary that I watched.
Abbott Elementary?
Yeah, whatever. We could talk about. I don't think it was that good.
You're wrong.
I
You're wrong.
think it's funny, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's like original.
It's totally it's not original. It's totally like
just Parks and Recreation.
no. It's The Office, the better one.
Okay,
Yeah,
either way,
it's just The Office.
No, because she reminds me of Leslie Knope.
Yeah, a little bit, just a naive teacher.
Right.
Yeah, but no, I think aren't they the same guy? Office and Parks and Rec, Michael Schur. Yeah, I think it's the same guy. So yeah, either way. It's based off of, it's like that type of style. And it's a hit. It's a great show. It is funny. And it's not just funny because it's like
Kieran Culkin. Oh, you're
Kieran.
right.
Yeah.
I didn't really think that was his name. Who
No.
would do that? You know there's 7 of them?
No, I only know the 2.
Can you believe that?
Are they all actors?
Not all of them.
Oh, is that all 7
3
of them?
of them are actors. No,
Oh.
that's the cast of Succession.
Okay.
Also, the thing about Succession, none of them look alike. So it is hard to believe that they're brothers. One's
Yeah.
clearly a Jew. The other's a Culkin, clearly.
Yeah.
And then a redhead. You're like, oh, okay. And
Yeah.
then the guy from Ferris
Say,
Bueller's Day Off.
Matthew McPherson. Is he from Ferris Bueller's Day
No,
Off?
Alan Ruck.
Oh, he was the boy, right? I don't know.
You never seen
I've
Ferris
seen-
Bueller's Day Off?
Yeah, but he's old as hell now. I don't know what he looked like. If he looked like the
No,
same.
not Ferris Bueller. His friend.
I don't remember his friend.
Oh, he was the best part of the whole movie. BLR. Dude, I said that the other day at comedy on Monday.
What? That somebody?
I said the joke because they were calling out names and I go, Bueller.
Yeah.
And then we all laugh. I'm like, damn, that shit's still funny.
Yeah.
That
slaps.
shit's still funny
Yeah.
40 years later. And then Joe Murdoch goes, it hasn't been 40 years. I'm like, bro, that movie came out 40 years ago. How are you trying to tell me?
The 80s.
1985.
It's 40.
37 years ago.
Yeah. That's probably what Joe was a stickler
Round it
about.
up.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, you're older than me, Joe, aren't you? The fuck? How old is
Yeah.
Joe?
I don't know. 40.
There's no way.
That's why he felt so hurt. He's 40.
Yeah, if you were born in 1983, you're 40.
Yeah. I'm not watching Succession.
You don't have to. It's fine.
It's like I'm never gonna watch Breaking Bad. I'm gonna wait maybe like 5 more years before I watch it.
That's funny. I watched Breaking Bad. I don't think I ever finished it.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of my favorites.
I never
personally.
finished Game of Thrones.
Oh, you did yourself a favor. Okay, but we really want to talk about The Last of Us. Oh, let's quickly talk about Elementary though. Were we done with that?
Abbott Elementary.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
a great show.
I think it's cool that it's in Philly. I think it's cool that
but it's clearly filmed in L.A.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
But other than that, and I like they give the best lines to the principal. She's the only
Yeah.
one who makes me laugh on that whole show.
She's the person who's supposed to be she's the fucking Kevin. You know, she's the Tom of that show. For Parks and Recreation, she's the wild card.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
her job, is to be the
Yeah.
outrageous one. And then the storylines it sets up, the stories are pretty good. It does basic. It does.
The
school
storyline's
shit
The
and stuff.
Office. Oh, she's got a boyfriend. And
yeah.
everybody
And Zach
hates
Fox
Chris is in it.
He's the best. He's so good at it. He's such a good. He's like, hey, I'm her rapper boyfriend, but I ain't never gonna make it. That's good. That's good.
It is good, but I don't. All those Emmys, it just seems so great. I feel like the Emmys are always the most absurd. Like those award shows to me, I'm always like, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you watch all the stuff on them all the time, or do you try to like keep up? Well,
Mostly, yeah.
This year it doesn't matter what happens at the Emmy because the Bill and Frank episode of The Last of Us is winning everything.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, she's going to be nominated. She's going to win Emmys.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say obviously anymore because sometimes I don't know. But it's like at the Emmys last year, they like had this whole Stranger Things thing. And the Stranger Things wasn't up for an Emmy.
Yeah.
It was like.
Wait, what do you mean they had a whole Strangers thing?
They like had like a running up the hill like performance.
Yeah.
It was like a Stranger Things performance. But Stranger Things like wasn't nominated for like best
anything.
It was nominated for like special effects and like music.
Yeah, that's Netflix. Netflix probably paid for that. They're like, we gotta make people think they're there though. They're at the Emmys. That's probably all they want.
But
people
that's
to
the thing. They deserve to be there, and like they deserve the Emmys. Like those shows deserve.
What do you mean by those shows?
Like shows that the Emmys think are overrated. Which I mean, they give out Emmys to the most overrated things, but they think some shows are overrated. Like Family Guy. I've had this conversation before.
Well, okay. I don't think overrated. I don't think it's just stuff they think isn't classy or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, like uncouth things. Like Family Guy should be for sure winning Emmys, especially that one season where they made it a point to try to win Emmys. You know, and then
they will never give them best animated.
Like Marvel movies will probably never win shit, or TV shows will never win shit, just because of like the childish nature of the subject.
And that's where I think is fucked up about Scarlet Witch WandaVision.
Yeah.
She deserved an Emmy. I don't know if she got one. Like I don't know, but she fucking deserved one. That was crazy.
Catherine Hahn too, the lady who played Agatha. She deserved one.
Yeah, no, the whole cast was so good. Yeah, and you're right. They'll never I don't know. They didn't I don't know about WandaVision.
What do you mean?
If it was nominated, I don't think so.
No, probably not. Probably not. No.
Which I have watched a lot of Marvel movies. I wouldn't say any of them deserve besides WandaVision.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that I would think that was like, oh, that's deserving an award.
No.
An award?
No, yeah. People are saying the new Spider-Man, the newest one, was pretty good. Deserved an award.
Nope.
No.
No, it didn't.
Not at all.
No.
Are you all caught up on The Last of Us?
No, yeah, we're going to talk about spoilers ahead. Spoilers!
Can I spoil it?
Can we just... This last episode, it got me so... Every time I never expected to.
What, make you cry?
Or just make... Yes, I did cry at that part.
Yeah.
In episode... Yeah. Hold on, wait, we're going to go to it. Wait, we're going to pull it up on the... We're going to pull it up on the big screen.
This episode was totally for the ladies. You don't think
we're going to talk about it. Yeah, because... Okay, I'll just say it.
I watched the end and I was like, this is for every girl that's ever been raped. This is for them.
I know
when I played
he
the
was
game,
going to rape her. I was screaming, he's going to rape her. He was so creepy. He was so into that little girl.
Yeah. But he
was giving us Leonardo DiCaprio on steroids.
He's a pedo. He's a petter. Okay,
episode 8. When we are in need.
Yeah.
Because the whole time you're like, where's Pedro? Like, where is, what's his name? Joel. He's going to save her. And then she just saves herself. That was so good.
Yeah.
And unexpected.
Did you play the game or no? Do you know what happens? Well, in the game, okay. In the game, the same thing happens basically, but like Joel does pull her out the burning building because she's still like hitting him and hitting the guy with a knife.
Right.
But, and then there's he is a pedo. He like he tries to he keeps him with him.
Oh, he's religious.
No.
Oh,
no,
sorry.
No, he's not religious. His god is the cordyceps.
Right.
He revealed that in the show.
Do you have the lighter?
No.
Oh, I have it in between my legs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did say he's evil or some shit,
Yeah.
right?
He loves it when they fight. That's what he said.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. And I've been, me and Nate Marshall have been doing a podcast on The Last of Us. Every time we watch an episode, we have to dissect it. And I can't, like, I can't watch it without thinking about the game. So it's kind of hard to watch it. But it's doing a great job about doing stuff from the game and making it, like,
even more intense.
putting it in, yeah. Like Bill and Frank, that whole thing was on Long Time, episode 3. That whole thing was like implied that Bill and Frank were gay. Like it didn't like say it, didn't like do anything.
Right, I saw that on the internet.
Yeah, Ellie just found his gay mags one day, and he was already dead. But yeah.
But it's like they were living together and like partners.
Yeah. But,
that's like some old school shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's Aunt Linda.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that's her gay lover.
That's Bill trying to hide from God a little bit. He's like, whatever, dude. I mean, yeah.
The cannibalism stuff in the last one.
That was pretty hype. Or it was hype.
I like how they just kind of drizzled it.
Yeah.
They kind of just sprinkled us with a little cannibalism, but they didn't. I thought when you told me, I was like, oh, the whole episode's going to be about these cannibals. But they didn't really.
No, it's like a side note. Oh, yeah, they also eat people.
Oh, right. Yeah. And also. Oh, yeah. Because she's like, are we going to bury the dad? You dumb bitch.
Yeah. Brown's too hard. Yeah. When he came in after they got the horse and he slapped her, I was like, oh, he rapes girls. He's like,
oh, right.
Bah.
For sure.
He's a pedo.
No, yeah, when
this
he
guy
held her
loves
hand.
Little girls. Yeah.
It was when he like put her hand on there and then she's like, ah.
Yeah. Oh, when Ellie broke his finger? Yeah. That's direct from the game. She did in the game. Tiny little pieces is from the game.
She even said, tell him, Ellie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was badass.
Ellie broke your fucking finger. Yeah.
No, my favorite part was when she just like snuggles up to Joel while he's laying on the bed. That made me cry, and I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I thought I was trying to go one episode without making me cry. Yeah. But just that little part when they snuggle up together, I was like, girl, me too.
Yeah.
I want to do that too. I would have done the same thing. Yeah. I'm like, ooh, let me get under his little beard fuzz.
Also, I didn't like when she stabbed him with the needle. She just stabbed him in the wound with this unsterilized needle. I would have no idea when you're right.
When they gave her that stuff.
Yeah.
And she opened it up. I said, I would have no idea where to put that either. Would you?
No, I would go for
I
a
guess.
vein. Yeah.
But what she did actually made more sense.
Sticking it in the wound.
On the wound.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know science. I don't know.
I don't know.
So one day, maybe one day, we should go get our doctorates.
We should call a nurse.
Yeah. Do you know a nurse?
Call a locksmith.
You know a nurse.
Yeah, but my phone are these cameras.
Yeah. Yeah. Get that.
But yeah, the cannibal thing was a side note. Like, even though, and they were like eating that stuff.
Yeah, they were eating people meat.
This is how you know you're eating people in a TV show. Like, okay, that's not even no eat. First of all, there's no way you would eat a person and not know. There's no fucking way.
Have you ever tasted people meat before?
No, but I know for a fact that I've heard, because I watch a lot of serial killers.
Yeah.
Doesn't taste good. Doesn't taste like chicken. Like type shit. Taste fucking like person. Yeah. Like, it doesn't taste like a meat you know.
Okay.
There's no way that they could put some, and they're white, so you know there was no sauce, like fucking salt or nothing on that sauce. Yeah. That red sauce.
It was just
what
red
was
sauce.
that?
It
yeah.
was just red sauce. Yeah.
How could that cover up the taste of human soul?
Yeah, it was tomatoes and cornstarch.
Right, like.
Yeah. Now they're probably used to it now, because at first they're probably like, this meat's different, and then he was like, it's venison, and they're like, all right.
What
this
is
guy's
venison?
feeding us. It's deer meat.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like, this guy's feeding us, so let's fucking listen to him. Yeah, I do love this show. Do you know what? You don't know what happens in the end.
Don't tell me.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to talk about some of the other episodes.
Yeah.
I mean,
The episode that broke me was the brother one where you kill endure and survive. What was it? Endure.
Oh, see, I knew that was going to
survive.
happen.
Yeah.
I knew the kid was
Going
bit.
to get zambied. Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect him to shoot himself in the fucking head.
Yeah. Yeah. You think he has to shoot him in his, because his brother is his purpose.
No, I didn't expect him to shoot himself in the head.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
But, like, his brother is his purpose.
And I also didn't realize that was his brother. I thought it was his son the whole time.
Oh, no.
Until after the episode.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, I should have paid attention.
Either way, that guy it was his purpose, and then he killed his own purpose, so he was like, I don't have anything to live for anymore. Everything.
And
I know is
Allie's
gone.
reaction was great.
Yeah.
It was so like, give that bitch an O. You know, she was on Game of Thrones when she was 10.
She was one of the little girls, right?
She was that little girl.
That's not Arya.
No, she was one of she fought for the North.
Yeah.
She was like a little queen of the North.
Yeah.
Of one of the North.
Oh, and the Irelands, right?
Of something.
Yeah.
But people were saying that she got a weird face. I guess. Like, the internet saying that she has Down syndrome or saying mean things about her. Did you hear about this?
It's like a new face.
No, that's how British people look. They look like thumbs. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I don't know any British people.
British people have like kind of weird faces, and I said maybe because it's all the incest.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm going to tiptoe over
She does have a royal face, yes.
She has a royal face. And that's from all that banging of their cousins that they used to do back in the day.
And none of that is her fault.
Yeah. And I think she's cute.
No, yeah. I kind of hate, I don't know why. I don't know when it happened. Maybe it's just me not liking the internet, like, doing a thing.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. There was a point where, like, I was like, oh, let's stop making fun of people and stuff because the way they look. Like, unless
it wasn't me.
I know it's not you. I know, but, like, I don't know when. Oh, it might be because I have a particular attachment to The Last of Us that, like, when people are making fun of her, I feel like I have to defend her. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. Get yourself together.
First of all, she doesn't have to be defended. She's such a good actress.
She needs to be
Who cares about what she looks like?
She needs to be protected.
But at the end of the day, that's all that men see when they see a great actress is, oh, well, her tits aren't,
Yeah. Not hers. They're not even out.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Why are you doing this?
Because the cords are.
But there's no reason.
I just like untangled cords.
I know you're like pulling on it. You're gonna make sounds, and then it's gonna hear this.
That's okay. It'll be fine.
No wonder you got fire.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, I probably shouldn't have my feet up on here because it's all wobbly.
No, you can't hear anything.
This is going great.
What else do you want to talk about? The Last of Us. So great. I love the show. I'll talk about it forever.
Well, we could talk about. So I was like, oh, let's compare this show to other apocalypse shows. But there's not many good apocalypse shows.
No, not really. No.
Like, not even the ones that I've watched are bad. Or the only apocalypse show to compare to is The Walking Dead.
Yeah. It's technically the greatest zombie show of all time right now, The Walking Dead.
What's the greatest zombie show of all time?
I mean,
One of their zombie shows.
Technically, because they're infected in The Last of Us. So, yeah.
Well, this is not zombies. This is not zombies.
This is not zombies? What do you mean? This is not zombies.
A zombie. Yeah, Walking Dead, those are zombies. Those are your traditional zombies.
Brainless beasts.
You hit them in the head to die. Yep. It's the zombies. There's steps to being a zombie, okay? These are not zombies. These are... What are they called in the show?
Infected.
That's all they're called in the show?
Infected,
okay, they could have come up with something a little more clever.
It was created by the cordyceps mushroom, the cordyceps.
Right, but they could have called them something like, I love in Walking Dead that they call them walkers.
Well, they have different types
walkers, and then different societies call them stuff different in different areas.
These guys have different types of infected. There's a walker, there's a bloater, there's a clicker.
The clickers.
The clickers.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta stay away from the clickers. Because you got to be quiet around clickers.
Because they
Yeah.
can't see.
A clicker's like an old white guy in the hood, and it's like a good summer day. He hears the music. He's like, fucking, turn that shit down. Click, 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 click. He just attacks. Yeah.
I think who's still alive? I'm trying to think that now. Oh yeah, we were talking about Walking Dead though.
Yeah.
That's why I was expecting. I was like, oh, another Walking Dead.
Yeah.
This is nothing
No.
like Walking Dead whatsoever.
It's not your daddy's zombie show.
It's not your regular zombie show. It's heartfelt. It's deep.
Yeah.
The note, I still can't get over that note he leaves her. He leaves him for Joel.
Yeah. It's a very gracious note to be like, look, there's only one person who would be here who could make it here.
No, but the ending of the note.
When
he was like, after I was so done with everyone in the world, and then I found the one person that was so fucking unnecessarily deep.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a great show. Great show.
I know, and I like that their relationship is like that in real life too, and it makes my heart.
Who, Bill and Frank?
No, Joel and Ellie.
Okay.
Chris Rock special was not good. I'm sorry. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
It wasn't good. I'm sorry. Did you think it was?
No, I kind of agree.
And
I didn't like the first 20 minutes, and then after that, I thought it was better, for real.
It was same topics every 90s comic is talking about. Oh my God, please God, pick something else to talk about. Generic. It was so unpersonal. And he's like, this is what got me. The other day I passed a Lululemon. No, you didn't, Chris. You don't go to the mall, Chris. Come on now. You're telling me Chris Rock goes to the mall.
Why can't Chris Rock go to the Lululemon? He has 3 daughters.
I don't believe Chris Rock goes to the mall.
Why not? He goes to those Knicks games.
That's not the same as the local mall. None of this stuff to me was personal. It was like someone else wrote it for him. It was like you could have given that to anybody to say. The only thing that was personal was the Will Smith stuff at the end. And it's not jokes. You're just talking at me. Is this comedy or is this TED Talk? Is this comedy or is this TED Talk?
Damn, dude. You sound like all those guys who hated Nanette.
Who?
Nanette, the girl, Hannah Gadsby. Do you remember that from maybe 2016? The lady with the glasses was like, he raped me. You don't remember that, Nanette?
We've talked about that before, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I keep bringing it up.
And sorry, Chris Rock. The trans stuff was cringy.
What'd he say?
I forget. It was like, I don't want to do Chris Rock impersonation, but I'm going to. He was like,
you got the teeth, dude.
He said, I got big gums. He's like, oh, wait, didn't you watch it?
I did watch it. I don't remember it.
I know. He said something like, this trans joke was something about the Kardashians being okay.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
no,
if
that
my
joke
uncle
was
did
great.
that,
No, that joke
it'll
was
be
great.
crazy.
That joke was actually pretty good because he was like, Rob Kardashian got OJ out of jail. And that must have put some type of curse on his family because because all of his daughters are dating black guys, and not just black guys, like the worst black guys, crackheads, crazy guy. I can't do it right, but that's it.
Oh,
that was
right,
a good bit. Yeah. I remember that one.
I don't know. I feel like I'm a little tired of the same old topics they're making. Like, even the Kardashians is like, haven't we? Them dating black guys specifically. How many? It's like, there was nothing in that to me that was like original.
Yeah.
And when I look at comedy specials, that's one of the things we have to look at is, okay, it made me laugh, but how original was it?
Yeah,
in
especially
any
from
scenario.
Like Chris the GOAT, one of the greatest, one of the Rushmore.
Yeah,
guys.
and I'm not saying Zoe had a bad, like, not the greatest. Yeah. He's fucking Chris Rock.
It happens.
It happens,
yeah,
you know?
It happens.
But I'm so tired of the same, and that's why I thought I liked Nick Kroll's special. And did you watch Nick Kroll's special on Netflix?
Watch some of it.
It was hilarious. You must have not gotten to the part where he talks about shitting his pants. because it was
Nah,
literally.
I think I was past that. Got to after that.
It was
don't
so
know.
funny. I thought.
I don't know.
Think?
I don't know. I don't
But
remember.
I liked. Let me tell you why I liked it though. I felt like it was really personable.
Yeah.
Like he even was like, "Oh, you don't think that really happened to me?" And then he played like the audio of like his hypnotist, and he like, you know what I mean? Like in the stories he were telling was like rich guy stuff.
Yeah.
His rich life and being. That's what I want to hear Chris Rock
Yeah.
talk. I want to hear Chris Rock talk about rich people stuff. I don't want to hear him talking about passing Lululemon in the mall.
I mean, he was talking about rich people stuff. That was one of the things I kind of didn't like about it. I was like, dude,
what?
I got
Like
it.
when?
I got it. You got money. Because, like, it was before the Lululemon stuff when he was talking about, I get to send my daughters to good schools. It was before that. I know that's not a thing to hate on. I can't remember. I got to watch it again.
But
I also watched it on my phone, and it was like they cut so much out of it.
You can still talk about the rich lifestyle and not be a dick about it and make it funny.
Yeah.
There is a way to do that. But that's what you have to do now. Stop trying to relate to us.
Yeah.
He comes out wearing white fucking
Yeah.
Doc Martens, looking like a LA motherfucker. Don't
Look like a black ass angel.
Black people love all white parties.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I want you to talk about your real life.
Yeah, give some nuances on your problems and not like the thing that's wrong with everybody else.
Or just like original stuff. Something to me, nothing. And then even the Will Smith Jada stuff. I mean,
some of that did hurt Will for sure.
Yeah, but I felt like none of it was jokes. Really, he was just like, "Fuck you, bitch."
He did jokes in a way it's like where it's like you're being passive aggressive, because there's one joke where he was like,
yeah,
Jada slept with her son's friend. She had an entanglement with her son's friend, and then took Will Smith on her show to talk about it. Nobody, she hurt him way more than he could have ever hurt me, or something like that. He did like a lot of jokes like that, that.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's like kung fu backhands. You don't see him coming.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I think because I recently watched like Chris Rock's old shit.
Would you watch Bigger and Blacker, Tambourine, Don't Kill the Messenger?
The whole, whichever ones they have on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, I was just going back, like watching the good shit, I don't know. It makes me sad. Like, I didn't think Dave Chappelle's special was that funny either. And I wasn't offended. It was like that talking at me.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm a man, and I'm going to talk at you.
Well, there's a point in comedy where it all becomes about, like, doing jokes for your fans. And
right.
Dave Chappelle's at a point where, like, either everybody is his fan or nobody, they don't like him. He's at a point where everybody has an opinion on him. So, like, no matter what he says, he just...
Were you there when we saw him live?
Well, no. Where'd you see him?
At Punchline.
No. I saw
there.
Kevin Hart. Well,
he did some of the stuff on his special.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. He was like smoking cigarettes and shit.
Yeah,
I was like, that's Dave Chappelle right fucking there.
That's what he does. Smoke cigs.
No, I'm saying it was a great show. Like, no matter what, he's captivating and a great performer. Still not the funniest comedian I've ever seen.
And you watch My Hero Academia. I gave you a list of shows.
You gave me the list of shows, and then I said I don't watch
them. Then you got sad. You were like, nah.
No, what do you want me to do? Watch all those shows overnight?
Just one. Abbott Elementary, or two.
First of all, you put fucking How I Met Your Father on there. I didn't trust you from there.
I love that show.
From there, no longer can I trust you with any suggestions.
Get out of here. You never even watched it.
It's not happening.
You never even watched it.
I hate How I Met Your Mother.
What? How? Oh, you hate sitcoms. You're not a sitcom
No,
person.
I love sitcoms.
No, what sitcoms do you like?
Every sitcom ever but How I Met Your Father.
The greatest How I Met Your Mother might be top 5. How I Met Your Mother might be top 10 sitcoms.
No.
Top 10 easy.
Not even on the 30.
That's crazy.
Not even on the top 30 list.
Top 10 Good Times.
Okay.
Sanford and Sons. The
Sure.
Cosby Show.
Meh.
The Cosby Show.
Okay. Well, you say what's happening next?
Family Matters. All in the Family.
Family Matters does not belong on that list either.
Family Matters. All in the Family. Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World doesn't belong on that
Boy
top
Meets
10.
World.
No.
Frasier.
That doesn't even belong there. You're black. You're
Frasier.
a black person, and you put
Frasier.
Frasier on your
Oh,
list.
Cheers. Cheers. I'll change Cheers.
No.
I'm telling you, dude, this is the
I'll
inaudible
allow
top
Cheers,
10.
but that is
Cheers.
oh my god, these are horrible.
These are the
These
top
are my
10 shows.
worst
These are the top 10
sitcoms.
I Love Lucy. I'll give that. I Dream of Jeannie for classics. Those get up
Mhm.
there. And then maybe 10,
You said way more than 10.
Married with Children.
Such bad taste.
Married with Children. Top 10 sitcoms
Top
of all
10
time.
sitcoms of all time. Number 1, The Golden Girls. Number 2, Three's Company.
No. Get out of
3,
here.
It's Always Sunny in
Oh,
Philadelphia.
you know what else I forgot? Full House.
No,
No,
It's Always,
Always
Sunny
Sunny-
in Philadelphia.
That's not a sitcom.
Yes, it is.
It's not a sitcom. I mean, multicam, multiple cam. That's a modern. That's
The
like
Office is a sitcom.
I don't know. I
It's
mean,
just a different genre of sitcom.
when I mean sitcom, I mean
30-minute show is a sitcom.
I mean 30-minute multi-camera sitcom in front of a studio audience.
You saying
most
not
of the time?
before the 2000s? Because I'd even put Modern Family before half of those.
No, dude. How much your mother Scrubs? Oh, Scrubs would be Office in the Office category. Dude, there's so many. You ever see Happy Endings? You ever watch
I'm
Happy
just
Endings?
still confused about your list. I can't believe you put Frasier on there.
I
And
meant
you,
Cheers.
Even still.
I saw Frasier at the bar and I said Frasier. I meant Cheers.
And I think out of, I say The Good Times, I would put in there. Cosby Show, I would obviously have to put in there. There's so many.
Family Matters, 8 seasons.
No, I hate Family Matters.
Family Matters had more seasons than any of the shows
I would
you
even
named.
put George Lopez
Get out of here.
over Family
Don't
Matters.
even do that. Don't even do that. It's because you and him both love lowriders.
Low rider gets a little. First of all, there's no other. Name one other Latin sitcom. Go.
Then the George Lopez show. Okay. Mainstream.
Anywhere.
Cristela Alonso had one. Cristela Alonso had one on ABC.
And you can't remember the name.
Cristela.
It got canceled.
That's
I
what it was
also hate
called.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
No, that might be 15.
No, I hate Everybody.
It's top 20. It's top
no,
20.
I don't like that.
Why?
It's not. I don't think like that's. I don't like. King of Queens, I think is funnier than some of those.
You know
they
what?
put on
I
there.
completely forgot about King of Queens. I gotta take something off my list for King of Queens.
I mean, there's so many. I mean, Martin.
Martin's good, but it's not greatest level. Martin's top 30. Martin's top 30. I love Martin.
I would say Martin is top 15.
Maybe if you split it between black and white shoes, yeah. But like, in general, I'd say top 20, maybe like top 30, top 25. Maybe even
Low
Martin.
rider gets a little higher. Oh, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I said that.
Greatest. You didn't say that.
Yeah,
You didn't say Fresh
no.
Prince of Bel-Air once.
You're right. It
That's
doesn't
that's
count.
top 10.
No.
Yes.
No way.
Yes, 100%.
There's no way it's top 10.
It's not. I'm talking about my list. Can we talk
Oh.
about my list?
I'm sorry.
Your list was
Fresh
insane.
Prince,
Your list was
Cosby
out of
Show.
no. This was my list. Golden Girls,
Three's Company.
Three's Company, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, British Absolutely Fabulous, British sitcom. Threw that in there, bitch. We said The Cosby Show. What was the other one? What did we just
George Lopez
No,
show.
that doesn't belong on the top 10.
That's what you said, though.
God, I've seen so many. There's so many.
You ever see
I'm
Happy?
trying to think of early. Oh, Malcolm in the Middle wasn't that good.
It's also one camera. I don't think it would count.
That was such a good opening theme song. I was just singing it the other day. What was the theme song to
Can
Malcolm
you
in the Middle?
repeat the
Question. You're not the boss of me now.
Yeah.
That was a good show
Yeah.
'cause they were weirdos.
Yeah.
Oh, Roseanne. Roseanne's one of the best. Roseanne back in the day was great.
Yeah, I don't know. Until they killed her with pills. They literally killed her with pills.
I mean,
on
the
show.
90s was prime sitcom era.
Yeah.
The 90s,
Yeah.
I agree. But
They've had
also
some
the
good-
70s.
They had good sitcoms in the 2000s, and I think good sitcoms are going to come back.
And the 70s.
Yeah. Ghost is a good sitcom. That's a new sitcom about people living with ghosts.
I saw it trending.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's not very funny to live with ghosts. Have you ever done it? Not that funny.
Unless you have some cool ghosts.
Yeah. That doesn't happen.
Ghosts are cool. You
Okay.
can cuddle with ghosts, dude.
I've been watching a lot of crime docs. I just watched today. Remember that plane that went missing?
The Boeing.
The Malaysia?
Oh, Malaysia 247, right?
You gotta watch that on Netflix.
Yeah.
When I tell you, there's all these theories. They go through 3 different theories on what could happen to this, and I'll pick my favorite one, and I'll just tell you that I won't want to ruin it.
Okay.
One of the theories were the Russians, which I love a goddamn Russian bad. I was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. If the Russians are the bad guy, then that's the one. Then that's the
sure.
one.
Yeah, that's for sure the truth.
That is 100%. I love in a movie. There's nothing better when they say that the Russians are the bad guy.
Yeah.
You're like, this movie's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
immediately believe
Yeah.
the story. I'm like, well, obviously, because
Yeah.
Russians.
Of course they fucking did it. Of course. Yeah.
So we're talking about.
Malaysia to the
Wait.
flight.
Shh, don't say it that loud. I was talking about it over text message. Tell me why I get a call today from China.
About what?
I don't know. I didn't answer it.
Yeah.
It said from China, huh? Like fucking. I was like,
Yeah.
they're listening.
Was it too many numbers?
It was like 2 numbers in the front.
Yeah. Plus 02. Yeah.
And I was like, what? And it said China at the bottom. And then I was just like, oh my God, they're listening.
Yeah.
I was like, China knows we know what happened, and it was the Russians.
That's the only way China got your number. Yeah.
Because they think in the thing they're
Were you sending a message on TikTok? Like where?
on my
Yeah.
on your phone. Your phone's always listening to you, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me. You talk about something, and you're gonna get advertised for it the next day.
I gotta be honest. I've talked a lot of shit about the Chinese government. I haven't gotten one China call. Oh, that means they're about to put me down. I'm about to get sniped.
Oh my God, you have to watch this. Because where did this plane go? Aliens. It
Is
just.
that the
But
other
if
theory?
if it blew up, there would have to be body parts. Like you would have to have seen like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
an
just-
arm.
unless it like, wait, did it blow up and crash?
They
Or
don't
like-
know what happened to it. Just went
Oh,
off
it's
the
just
radar.
gone,
It
it's
never
gone.
was found ever again. And that happened like almost 10 years ago now.
Yeah. Oh, it still hasn't been found. I thought they found it.
No way.
Is it in the water?
You gotta watch the documentary. It's only 3 episodes.
It got grabbed by the Kraken.
I watched that, and then I also watched. It's on Peacock. It's called "The Murder of Rob Hahn," and that's a mystery too.
Is that the guy Marky Mark beat up?
No, this guy gets stabbed in his home. Whatever. It turned so
Why'd he get stabbed in his home?
not in his home, in these 3 gay guys' house, right?
Yeah. He gets stabbed in
And
his...
basically, it's like a whodunit.
Yeah.
It's like, which one of these 3 guys did it? So then they're like, they found all these sex toys. So they're like, check to see if he was raped. So I immediately was like, the answer's in this guy's butthole. Whoever murdered this guy,
Yeah.
because they think he was drugged. And I was like, the answer is in the butthole.
Yeah.
And I was like yelling at the TV. They're like, we got the rape kit out. And I was like, the answer is in the butthole.
Yeah. What's the answer?
It's so crazy because I told my mom and my sister to watch this, and they both texted me the same thing. They found his own semen in his asshole. So they found semen in his butt. They were like, we got the DNA of the killer, and it was his own semen in his butt.
So what, was he fucking his own butt?
And then my mom, so my sister texts me like earlier in the day and goes, how does it get in his butthole? And then I'm like, oh, you watching the show? And then my mom texts me later and she goes, how did that semen end up in his butt?
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, they think that they like they found like a kit that like can ejaculate people
What do you mean?
Like they found something that can like forcibly make you come.
Yeah, I'm taking notes.
Says the guy who jacks off with lube.
Yeah.
I'll never forget you told me that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's so sophisticated.
Don't make it sound like that.
No, it's very sophisticated.
It's classy.
It
it's
really
nice.
is. I'm like, wow, he takes that extra step.
Yeah.
And goes out and gets the lube.
Yeah. Or Amazon.
That's the people who really respect the art of masturbation.
It's a craft. Yeah.
You respect the art form.
Yeah, I have candles. It's nice.
Right.
Yeah.
What was it
I
saying?
go,
Oh, yeah.
Alexa, make the light yellow.
Luckily, she doesn't know your stranger ass voice. So they had a thing. They found like a thing, but they didn't find any of his semen on it. But they found a thing that could like forcibly make you come.
Yeah.
But I'm like, then why would you put it in his butthole?
Wait, so the device that makes you come was in his butt?
No. No, they found in the house.
Yeah.
A device that can forcibly make someone come.
Yeah. Just like in the house.
In the house.
Yeah.
In the kit of all their sex stuff.
So this guy got drained so bad it like was in his butt and he was like, I gotta go to sleep, and then he died.
No, they stabbed him to death.
Oh. Okay.
But
all right.
there are 3 people in the house were saying someone came. They were trying to say somebody came in. Whatever, you gotta watch it.
I thought this was the first story about a guy coming to death.
No. They found his own semen in his butthole, and I just can't wrap my head around you get more questions.
Yeah.
Like as they keep going, they're like, "There's more questions," and I just
did they
can't
show
wrap
his dong or no?
Why would they?
So you can, because then if it like, what if he had like, what if he was fucking his own butt? What if he like come from fucking his own butt?
You can't do that.
Unless he has like a piece. Unless he has like a unit.
Whatever. The point is, I think that those guys raped him and then like somehow getting off on like injecting their own cum in their butts. Because how does your own cum end up inside your asshole? It doesn't. Unless somebody puts it there.
Unless he was raped by his evil twin.
Right, right, exactly.
Yeah, Universe 12, this guy came in.
Right. Oh, like in
Everything
like
Everywhere
Doctor
All at Once.
Strange. Oh
or
yeah,
Doctor Strange,
yeah, or any multiverse movie.
Yeah.
I love Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's such a good movie. You know that's the guy from the Goonies?
I still haven't seen it.
I still won't react as hard as I did about the Zootopia. I mean, Zootopia. Don't you have Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that
I
is
do
the
have
greatest
Disney
movie on Disney Plus. Zootopia. Let me tell you, if you are sad, that movie will chipper you up.
What movie do I watch when I'm sad? I watch White Chicks when I'm sad.
Oh, that's a good one. Like cheese.
Kid, I gotta meet it. I love the intro.
All right. Well, that's it.
Panties
Sorry.
in the mouth. PITM.
You
Check
know
out the
I got my
Patreon.
period today.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I woke up with my fucking period in my pants.
Sorry, it's the curse of being a lady.
Yeah, I woke up with the curse.
Yeah. You woke up with the scarlet spotting.
There's a snake in my pants. Yeah, I don't like that weed.
This one? No.
It's like, oh.
Yeah. What, do you feel tired?
I feel like that commercial. She just lies there
she's
like
a puddle. Yeah.
She can't answer you. She can't even talk. Ever since she started smoking pot, she just kind of lays there.
Follow Lemaire Lee. I never
At
introduced
Lemaire
you.
Lee. Oh, it's okay. At Lemaire Lee on all the stuff. At Lemaire Lee.
Wait for it to pass.
On Instagram. At LEMAIRELE on Twitter. At LEMAIRELE on all the other stuff. Be Real, Facebook, Instagram, ManyVids, OnlyFans, everywhere. And then also Panties in the Mouth, patreon.com/PITM. And then me, Dorian, and Jay are going to start a podcast called The Farm eventually.
All right, do that. Follow that. Lemaire, thanks for coming on. Very funny. Lemaire was on the first episode of Kiss Off.
Yeah.
And now you're on the 19th is where we're at right now. This
That's
is
it.
You know, it's about quality, not quantity. Okay. And yes, that's it. Well, now I'm doing them every week.
Yeah. Okay, good.
This is I had a last week episode. But then I think I have to pay my Buzzsprout more.
Yeah. You should
I only
use
have
Anchor.
3 hours of content a month.
Use Anchor. It's free. And you get to put video up.
I don't trust no free shit.
It's Spotify.
I don't trust no free shit. Plus, but I just signed up for that.
Anchor?
No.
Buzzsprout? Ads.
Pop.
I don't
Pop
know.
something? Pop.
I don't know.
Pop Mark. Park. Something to get me, not ads, but.
Guess?
No. Sponsors.
Oh.
Trying to get a sponsor.
I have a sponsor. It's a weed sponsor. Yeah, I can't remember the company name though.
Wow, you're really great. I'm sure they're really not regretting that decision that they. But you get paid.
Yes.
Yeah, I want one of those. I want one of those. You know what I really want in this podcast? You know what all the people watching want? Those 1 minute ad breaks in the middle of it that you can't skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, who doesn't want one of those? Psych.
Yeah.
And that's the thing how I feel about like people are like, well, do the subscribe like for more like because I was thinking about doing like deleted scenes that I have, and if you subscribe for $1, you can get the bonus content, deleted scenes. But then I'm like, you shouldn't have to pay for this. Let's be like, you know what I mean? Well, like, I'm like, this isn't like, I'm not like where I'm like, oh, you should pay for this content.
Yeah.
But I know I should.
Yeah.
But it's also like,
it's about the work that goes into doing it. It's not about the putting it out because people appreciate the work.
So you think I deserve the $1?
You're
saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I know, but yeah, because people are like, at the end of the day, you're gonna need money to keep fueling.
Yeah.
Because I can't survive on just me forever.
Yeah. You gotta get
I gotta get money.
You gotta get an intern.
So $1, and then what? How about this? $1, and you get the deleted scenes of the episode.
You can talk about this after. I can tell you tech. I can tell you some stuff.
All right, this has been Kiss Off. Let me know if you would pay $1 because there's so many deleted scenes that are funny. It's just I don't want the episode to be long. There's like scenes that just go to waste.
Yeah.
So
they're just sitting on your hard drive.
Yeah. Let me know if you want that. If not, that's understandable. Subscribe to my channel. Come on, you guys. This podcast. I said once that if you subscribe, I'll bleach my asshole. And I mean that. Okay.
Wait, what's the number? How many subscribers do you have to have?
10,000.
Okay.
10,000 subscribers, and I'll bleach my asshole and we will have it, record it.
You have to post that.
But I'm not gonna bleach it. So somebody was like, "Oh, you're gonna bleach it yourself?" I'm like, absolutely no. I would go to somebody professional.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would bleach their own asshole?
Someone who loves pain.
Or someone who's just cheap.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm down for waxing my own eyebrows, but I think that's as far as I go.
Yeah, you gotta. This is your clip. I bet if you post this as your reel, you get so many subscribers so fast.
I need subscribers though, not likes. I don't have a problem getting likes. I have a problem getting subscribers.
Yeah.
All right, follow me. Kiss off at Claudia. Claudia, kiss off, Claudia. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Lemaire. Go on to his podcast. Follow him. Listen to his. Do you have an album?
Huh? Do you have an album? No.
I know. I just wanted to hear you say it. So there's predators.
Yes.
The foxes and the preys. They're not like that anymore. They've evolved.
Okay, so she can't be a cop because she's a rabbit, and every
So it's like
every cop's a
it's
fox.
like society.
Yeah. You guys like TV and stuff? TV's pretty good. You ever check out the internet? I'm a YouTube guy. That's where I watch my stuff.
And the bunny are like the women.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what the bunny was, and that she represented a woman trying to be in the workforce of a manly environment of cheetahs and lions and elephants.
Who's the funniest comedian you've ever seen?
You're gonna hate me. Like A-list comedian. A-list, not D-list. Honey. No, I had fun. I had